Fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like.
Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And finding the weakness in the defense, that's the
by Lanier.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And when we talk about the city of
them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Both free throws good from Hill. Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities. Derrick Rose putting pressure on the defense, always looking to draw contact.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this.
At the line for the Bulls, Rose. Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's to Busher. Rebound by the Bulls. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Now here's Pippen. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Shoots over Dumars. Here's Vucevic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice hustle from Nikola on the offensive glass, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Lanier, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Thomas. He takes it in.
That's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
Hill against Pippen. Dishes it to Vucevic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here is Hill, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second
that one on Pippen.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Bulls. Both free throws good from Hill. Here is Rose. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And the pass to Vucevic. Misses the three. That's downing for Chicago. They won that game against the Raptors.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Now, here's DeRozan. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, explosive highlight. Jordan kicks to DeRozan.
Nicely done.
Thomas against Rose. Jordan wide open. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
Outside Hill. Back to Thomas. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic. Rodman finds Rose. Pass to Jordan. Over Dumars. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jordan's got 5.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's Thomas over Rose. Again, Thomas missing. Rodman against DeBuscher. Outside Rose. Here's DeRozan. Still scoreless. With a floater, off on the layup.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. On the wing, Hill. And he lobs it up. And DeBuscher with the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Jordan. And here's Vucevic. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Thomas, 6 points for him. Kicks it to Dumars. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Fourth, the Bulls.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Hill has the open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the wing right side. From deep, Rose. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Rose has got 5.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
Over to the wing. Here's to Busher. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Jordan against Dumars. Jordan passes to Vucevic. On the wing to Rosen. Over Hill. Rodman. Tip back in for 2. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Lanier. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Thomas against Rose. Thomas passes to Dumas. And here's DeBusschere. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
A moment to check out DeMar DeRozan, coming off a terrific season. 17th in scoring, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20.
Now here's Jordan. And he also played really well on that win against the Raptors.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's DeRozan, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Few players can manipulate the defense like DeRozan. You can know exactly what he's going to do, and he still draws the foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
First free throw is good.
He has mastered the art of getting himself to the free throw line, and DeRozan knocks them down at a high level.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Dumars. And the Bulls making a change also. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons trail by 5. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Hill passes to Thomas. It's stolen by Vucevic. On its way from DeRozan for 2.